Now we stack 3 levers so the restart turns into real drive. Safety, autonomy, competence. In that order. If you flip the order, you fight biology. Safety quiets the alarm, autonomy gives you choice, competence feeds the reward system. That maps to self-determination theory's autonomy and competence needs. Both work better when the organism feels safe. Start with safety. Your nervous system won't invest while it predicts social risk, vague scope, or brittle stakes. So you reduce visibility, lower blast radius, and pre-accept imperfection before you move. Tactics that work fast. Make the first pass private by default. Draft in a notes app, not the team doc. Cut the audience, one trusted reviewer instead of a channel. Set a safe fail, line your OK crossing, like 2 typos allowed, or record with window light, no retakes. When your amygdala sees exits and soft edges, it stops leaning on the brake. That's the space you need to let the PFC steer. Once safety is warm, flip autonomy. Choice language isn't fluff, it's a control signal your MPFC craves under stress. Use the 8-word spine. I choose to start because, and finish it with a reason you own today. Then give yourself a 2-path plan, and B are both valid and you pick. Example, I choose to draft the hook because it makes Friday easier. Path A, 3 bad hooks. Path B, 1 20-second voice memo. You can also add soft edges to time, 25 minutes or 1 clean start, whichever comes first. Every choice knocks threat down a notch and gives you back initiative. Now add competence. Under threat, scope looks like a cliff, so you shrink scope until the start is obvious, then give yourself fast feedback that says you're winning. Think in atoms, not features. Instead of outline the video, do write 3 hook lines. Instead of finish the deck, do 1 slide, problem sentence. Tie it to a single metric you can check right now. Starts completed, hooks written, bullets drafted. The ventral striatum is counting wins, not effort. Feed it small, certain hits you control. That keeps dopamine steady instead of chasing peaks. Let me stitch the stack in 1 clean flow you can steal. Safety, draft privately and pre-accept 2 flaws. Autonomy, I choose to start because it makes Friday easier, and pick path A or B competence. Atomic start with 1 clear metric, 3 lines, 1 checkbox. Run it once, feel the click, then roll the next small piece. You'll notice you're not white-knuckling anymore, you're just moving. Creators, here's how it looks on a real morning. You wake up, catch a bigger channel's thumbnail, and feel that chest pinch. Safety first, phone goes on the dock, you open a private doc, and you allow 2 stumbles in the hook up front. Autonomy, I choose to write because 1 line today compounds by Friday. 2-path plan, A, 3 ugly hooks typed, or B, 1 20-second voice memo of a hook. Competence, metric is 3 hooks or 1 memo. You hit A, hooks are bad. Good, box checked. Your brain gets a safe win, so you keep going for 5 minutes without forcing it. Corporate folks, same stack. You see a peer's promo, pressure rises. Safety, reduce visibility, start the proposal in a sandbox doc, not the shared drive. Pre-brief yourself that the first pass can be bullet fragments. Autonomy, I choose to write this opener because it makes today's check-in clear, with 2 paths, A, 1 problem sentence, B, 3 bullet options. Competence, metric is 1 sentence shipped to self. You do A, box ticked. You feel calmer because you moved something real, not just swirled. 2 common mistakes. 1, people try to pump competence first, big goals, big sprints, while safety is red. That reads as danger and backfires. 2, they use autonomy words but keep invisible traps. Huge scope, public stakes, 0 exits, so the body doesn't believe it. Your language has to match the setup. If you say choose but box yourself in, your MPFC calls BS and flips the brake again. A quick tweak that helps, give every session a soft stop right. Example, 25 minutes with permission to stop at minute 7 if your body is still spiky. Paradoxically, the right to stop keeps you in longer because the threat of being trapped is gone. Another is 2-level tasks. Level 1 is the micro start you can always do. Level 2 is the optional continue if it feels smooth. Label both before you begin. You'll be shocked how often level 2 just happens. And don't skip feedback. Competence needs a mirror. After each start, mark a checkbox. At the end of the day, scan the boxes, not the likes. We'll talk metrics later, but for now, know this: starts completed is the calmest scoreboard you can run. It tells your nervous system, we're the kind of person who begins. That belief does more for ambition than any hype track. So the stack is simple, but the order is everything. Safety turns off the alarm, autonomy gives you the wheel, competence presses the gas. Once those align, the work pulls you. And in the next section, I'll show you that stack live in two real worlds, a creator day and a corporate day, so you can see each lever click into place. Live scenarios, creator and corporate. In 30 seconds, I'll show you a dopamine reset that makes quiet work feel good again. Let's run this in the wild so you can feel the clicks. Creator first. You open YouTube, see a bigger channel post your dream topic with a cleaner thumbnail, and boom, tiny chest pinch, eyes dart, hands buzz. That's the cue and state shift. Name it safety lever on. Phone hits the dock. Safety move 1, open a private doc, not your public script. Safety move 2, pre-accept 2 flaws in the first pass, stumbles allowed, 1 clunky line stays. That soft floor lowers the amygdala load because there's no brittle, must be perfect, cliff. Autonomy next. Out loud. I choose to write a 60-second hook because shipping today makes Friday's draft easy. Give yourself a 2-path plan so choice is real. Path A, type 3 ugly hooks. Path B, record 1 20-second voice memo hook. Either counts. That 2-path setup tells your MPFC there's control and an exit, no trap. Competence now. Metric is simple, 3 hooks or 1 memo. Set your body, palms on desk, eyes on 1 line in the doc. 2 nasal breaths, 4 in, hold 2, 6 to 8 out, then start. Type the worst version first. Most people waste years trying to grind harder. Here's why your brain keeps slamming the brakes. Trash, fine, that's 1, 2 more. Notice the feeling after the 3rd. Chest softer, mind narrower, less itch to check tabs. That's the lever releasing. Write it, you accidentally keep going 5 minutes. Write a second variant that opens with contrast, one with a question. Still private. No audience, no visibility threat. Check the box, hook's done. That's your competence hit, not likes. Now, bonus move. Pick 1 hook and do a 60-second cut down outline under it, 3 beats only. Still counts as level 2, optional. If you feel the spike come back, mind wants to check analytics, pause, 2 breaths, 1 line anchor, I choose to keep the outline because it clears tomorrow. If it still hums, you stop with the box checked. Either way, 45 minutes later you've got a hook batch and a mini outline without white knuckle grind. Lower cortisol, PFC steering. That's how creators get deep work on days that started messy. Quick creator pitfalls to dodge. Don't open comments or analytics before the hook sprint, that's a rank grenade. Don't expand scope mid-flow. No, actually let me rebrand the series. Keep the blast radius tiny until you've shipped the start. And don't wait for a better camera. Perfectionism is just the safety lever wearing a tux. Now corporate, you see a team message, your peer landed a promotion. Same body tell, cue and state. Name it. Safety first, reduce visibility. Start your project brief in a sandbox doc or personal notes, not the team wiki. Pre-accept 3 flaws, bullets allowed, tense mismatches okay, 1 gap you'll fill later. That removes the brittle ceiling. Autonomy, I choose to write the opener because it makes today's check-in clear. 2-path plan again. Path A, 1 problem sentence. Path B, 3 bullet options for the problem. Pick 1. Palms on desk, eyes on 1 line. 2 nasal exhale cycles. Then write, we're missing a single intake path, which is adding 48 hours of delay per request. That's a clean problem sentence. Box ticked. Competence hit lands right away because it's binary, you either wrote it or didn't. Roll level 2 if smooth. Add 1 why now line or 1 success metric. Keep it private. Ping a trusted ally, not your boss yet, with a 1 metric ask. Gut check just this opener, does it define the problem? That's safety via social buffer. Predictable, small, and specific feedback lowers unknown judgment, which calms the HPA axis. If they reply with a tweak, you ask for 1 change, not a full rewrite. Your brain sees a stable loop. Start, small mirror, safe correction. You keep moving. Meeting in 2 hours. Time box with exits. 25-5 with the right to stop at minute 7 if your body stays spiky. That stop right preserves autonomy and stops the trap feeling that spikes threat. In most cases, you won't need the exit because the permission removed the panic. You finish a minimum viable draft. Opener, current pain, 1 metric, 1 next step. You ship it to your boss with a safe fail note up top. First pass, aim for clarity over polish, looking for 1 change request max. Managers love this because it's predictable and focused. You love it because your nervous system didn't have to gamble status. Don't start in the deck template with 10 empty slides glaring at you. That's vague scope, which your PFC reads as danger. Start in plain text. And don't ask for thoughts. That's open critique. Ask for 1 metric missing. Or does the problem sentence land? One ask, one mirror, one change. Notice the common spine across both scenarios. Safety trims visibility and stakes. Autonomy gives real choice with two paths and a stop right. Competence anchors to tiny, binary wins you can count. Run that spine and the same thing happens. Your body relaxes, your PFC comes back online, and you work longer than you planned without force. That's the stack doing its job in two very different worlds. Dopamine drain resets for comparison poisoning. After this section, we'll lock your inputs so rank spikes stop slipping through the front door. So we cooled the alarm and got you moving. Now we need to fix the chemistry that keeps pulling you back to the feed. Comparison poisoning isn't just thoughts, it's a reward system stuck on peak chasing. When the ventral striatum keeps sniffing for bigger hits, simple, quiet tasks feel empty. That's the drain. You know the signs. Novelty chase. You bounce tab to tab because each click promises a tiny spike. Tab binges. 10 articles open, none finished because starting new feels better than staying. Empty wins. You tidy icons, reorder apps, tweak a color, and feel productive. But there's no real progress. That's your brain picking fast, certain rewards over slow, meaningful ones. It's not evil, it's just how the system behaves after too many peaks. So we run 3 resets. Each one lowers peaks, raises baseline, and makes normal work feel rewarding again. Think tone, not fireworks. Reset 1 is the 24-hour dopamine tidy. For one day, you swap high peak inputs for low tonic ones. High peaks are things that spike, algorithmic feeds, rapid notifications, sugar bombs, slot machine analytics checks. Low tonic inputs are steady, single task playlists, long-form reads, a walk without podcasts, cooking, even folding laundry. You're not going monk. You're shifting from roller coaster to train track so your reward system can resensitize. If you use music, pick one playlist and keep it there, no track surfing. If you need to check messages, do 2 batches instead of grazing. Most people feel edgy the first few hours. That's normal. Peaks train your system to expect surprise. The edginess fades when your brain realizes, oh, nothing scary happens if we don't pull the slot lever. Reset 2 is win mapping. This one turns envy into a to-do. Grab the last 3 comparison hits that spiked you, someone's launch, a viral short, a promotion. For each, extract one element you can copy as a task you control. Not the outcome, the move. If a creator's hook grabbed you, the task is write 3 hooks with a contrast line like X. If a coworker's deck landed, the task is add 1 opening problem sentence like, we're missing a single intake path. If a peer shipped a feature, the task is ship a tiny PR that closes 1 user friction. You've seen me do this already. Envy right arrow evidence right arrow template. Write each as a micro start you can do in 60 to 120 seconds. That reframes the MPFC's story from I'm behind to I have a clear move. The PFC loves clear moves. The ventral striatum rewards completed, bounded actions way more than vague grind. 3 mapped wins beat 1 fuzzy goal every time. Reset 3 is the streak shield. Think of it as a 3-day low stim sprint to refill safety and rebuild, I start identity. For 72 hours, you protect 2 things, a daily protected hour with no comparison inputs before it and a tiny ship each day. Protected hour means no feeds, no analytics, no inbox for at least 60 minutes after waking. Put the phone on a dock in another room if you can. During that hour, run MVM to start, then 1 atomic task. The ship can be small, a hook batch, a problem sentence, a 20-second clip, a 1-slide draft. The point is crossing a public or semi-public line in a low-stakes way. Post to a small circle, send to a trusted peer, or drop it in a sandbox channel. Why 3 days? It's short enough that your brain doesn't revolt, long enough to feel the baseline settle. Most folks report commerce starts by day 2, and by day 3, the urge to tab hop drops because the system expects steady, not spikes. Couple mistakes to avoid with resets. Don't go monk mode so hard you remove all feedback. Competence needs a mirror. If you strip out every signal, you'll feel flat and your MPFC will invent new threats. Keep 1 clean, specific feedback loop during the shield, 1 reviewer, 1 metric, 1 ask. Also, don't swing from slot machine feeds to 0 stimulation and expect joy. Give yourself low tonic pleasures, stretch, sunlight, cooking, a paper book. We're not punishing, we're recalibrating. If you need a script for the tidy day, steal this. Morning, no compare before create. Phone on dock, 1 playlist, MVM, then 1 micro start. Midday, 2 10-minute comms windows, batch DMs and email, no social feeds. Afternoon, 1 win mapping block, take 1 envy and extract 1 task, ship a tiny piece. Evening, light inputs only, paper, conversation, walk, no algorithmic feeds after 8 p.m. Sleep guard, device docked out of reach. That plan alone lowers peak chasing and sets you up for the streak shield. How do you know it's working? 3 tells. 1, starts feel less like jumping off a cliff and more like stepping onto a curb. 2, you notice fewer phantom tab urges mid-task. 3, your small ship starts feeling weirdly satisfying in your chest, like a quiet click instead of fireworks. That's baseline dopamine doing its job again. And what if you slip? Cool, write the tripwire. What cue pulled you back to peaks? Then run 1 tidy hour, 1 win map task, 1 ship. The point isn't perfect streaks. It's fast recovery. Every fast recovery teaches your nervous system that comparison spikes aren't a command, they're a cue you can answer on your terms. The comparison firewall, inputs, timing, filters. Next up, narrative surgery, fast language swaps that drop threat in under 10 seconds. So now we fix the front door. You can't outbreathe an avalanche of threat cues. You need a firewall, what comes in when it comes in, and how it's labeled when it hits. Think inputs, timing, filters. This isn't about living in a cave. It's about controlling dose so your amygdala isn't riding the brakes all day. Inputs first. Follow 5 builders, not 50 flexers. Builders share process, mistakes, and templates. Flexers share afterglow and vanity metrics. Your ventral striatum reads flex feeds as rank spikes, fast up for them, prediction of down for you. You feel it as that little chest pinch and the itch to catch up. So prune, mute accounts that are pure shine with know-how. Keep a small, high-signal list that makes your MPFC think, templates I can copy, not proof I'm behind. Rule of thumb, if a profile doesn't regularly give you a move you can do this week, it's probably a flex input. Hide it. Also clean your app surface. 1 tap to creator tools, 2 taps to analytics and bury feeds. Put the platforms you publish on page 1, move the scrollers to page 2 in a folder. Turn off preview banners. Your nervous system treats surprise pings like mini alarms. Fewer pings, fewer cortisol squirts. This is literally HPA axis hygiene. Timing now, batch comparison into a single 15-minute review window after you've shipped 1 small thing. No compare before create isn't motivational fluff, it's physiology. Early in the day, your PFC has the most fuel. Spend it on output before you expose yourself to rank deltas. When you do open the window, set a timer and an intention. I'm looking for 1 template, not validation. Then close it hard. If you need a second check later, fine, but make it another short window, not grazing. Continuous micro-threats keep sympathetic tone high. 1 contained hit lets your system peak and return to baseline. Add a buffer. Never roll from a compare window straight into a high-stakes task. Do a 90-second MVM bridge, 2 nasal exhales, I choose to start because, and a 30-second micro start. That tells your body, we're safe, we're choosing, so the PFC gets the wheel back. Skip the bridge and you'll drag the comparison story right into the task. You know how that ends. Now filters, the rules your brain uses to tag what it sees. First filter is the same runway rule, only compare to people with similar constraints and stage. If you're solo with a day job, don't measure against a funded team posting daily with an editor. Your MPFC needs fair frames to keep threat low. Ask, do we have similar hours, skills, and audience age? If not, treat their work as museum art, not a mirror. Enjoy it, don't score it. Second filter, hide out of scope metrics. If a number doesn't map to today's actions, park it. Views, promotions, awards, lagging signals. They yank on rank wiring and offer zero control. Move analytics apps off your home screen. In platform dashboards, collapse panels that don't feed your next task. Keep 1 lead indicator visible. Starts completed, drafts shipped, hooks written. That's your competence signal. The ventral striatum rewards starts. Feed it starts. Third filter, template extraction. When you see a post that spikes you, force a reframe. What's the 1 move I can lift? Write it down in a template clip note. Example, contrast hook plus hard number or problem sentence up top. Then immediately turn it into a 60-second task. Write 3 lines using that move. If you can't extract a move, unfollow or mute. Your feed should be a toolbox, not a scoreboard. Environment rituals help. Before work, phone goes on a dock, face down in another room if you can. A cold start list sits on your desk, 3 atomic starts you can do blindfolded. When a compare urge hits mid-task, you don't argue, you touch the list and do one. Palms down, eyes on one line, 2 nasal exhales. I choose to start because, then 30 seconds. You're training a physical route away from the slot machine and back to competence. One more tweak, set a weekly prune and tune ritual. 10 minutes on Friday to unfollow noisy accounts, add one builder, and update your template clip note with the best move you stole. That keeps the firewall fresh. If an account spiked you twice without yielding a template, it's probably threat, not value. Out it goes. You'll know the firewall is working when 2 things happen. 1, your first block of the day starts cleaner. Less fog, fewer phantom tab urges. 2, your compare windows feel like shopping for parts, not judging a pageant. That shift matters. It keeps your HPA axis from simmering all day, which preserves PFC control for actual work. And once work feels safe, chosen, and winnable, you won't need as many hacks. You'll just start. Narrative surgery, rewriting status loss into safety wins. Then we'll engineer high-stakes days, so your standards stay high without frying your drive. So now we fix the story engine. Same biology, new script. When status cues hit, your MPFC rushes to explain the spike. If you don't guide it, it writes I'm behind. Narrative surgery is about swapping that reflex for lines that raise safety, choice, and clear action. Start with language, drop have to, it's a threat word, use choose to because, you've felt the difference already. I have to finish this report makes your chest tight. I choose to start this opener because it makes my 2 p.m. call easier, loosens it. Choice lights up autonomy. Autonomy drops perceived control from outside, which lowers threat and gives your PFC room. Say it out loud so your body hears it. Next frame flip, envy to evidence. When a post spikes you, don't wrestle envy. Label it fast, that hit me, then ask, what did they do that I can turn into a move? 2 beats only. Name the element, write 1 micro task. They used a contrast hook with a hard number becomes write 3 lines that start with contrast plus number. That move lifts status loss into template gain. Your MPFC stops defending and starts planning. You'll feel your eyes narrow, focus lock, and the itch to scroll drop. That's the story changing the state, not the other way around. Third, pre-commit your safe fail before you start. This is huge. Write down the 3 flaws you'll allow in the first pass, 2 typos, 1 clunky line, 1 missing figure. Say it, I'm allowed these 3. Why it works, it shrinks unknown judgment. Unknowns spike the amygdala. Predictable limits comet. You just lowered the blast radius so the lever has less to grab. And when feedback comes, you're not shocked. You already planned for dents. Now identity, you don't need a new you need a sentence you can live inside. Try this pair. I ship small daily, I practice in public low stakes. Small and daily means starts, not heroics. Practice in public, low stakes means you choose arenas with soft landings, sandbox channels, close circles, draft labels. Identity scripts guide choices when you're tired. When comparison spikes at 4 p.m., the line I ship small daily will nudge you to a 60-second clip instead of a 60-minute doom browse. It sounds corny. It works. Let me show you the whole surgery flow live. Cue, you see a peer's polished demo reel. Body, chest tight, hands buzz, old narrative wants to say, I'll never catch up. You intercept. Step 1, name the lever, safety lever on. Step 2, swap language. I choose to write 1 problem sentence because it clears my 2 p.m. Step 3, frame flip envy into a template. Their first 10 seconds showed outcome first. Task, write 3 outcome first openers. Step 4, pre-commit safe fail. Bullets allowed, 1 clunky verb, no visuals yet. Step 5, identity line, I ship small daily. Then MVM, 2 nasal exhales, palms down, eyes on 1 line, 30-second start. 30 seconds later, the urge to scroll fades. Not gone, just quieter. You move the story from I'm behind to I'm choosing a move. That's a win. Here are phrasing swaps you can steal, because words matter more than pep. I have to catch up, right arrow. I choose 1 move because it compounds. They're ahead, right arrow. They showed me a template. I'm behind, right arrow. I'm between reps. This has to be perfect. Right arrow, first pass, safe fail 3. What if they judge me? Right arrow, 1 trusted mirror, 1 metric. Notice each swap adds control, lowers scope, or increases predictability. That's how you feed safety while keeping standards. Common traps. 1, writing nice affirmations that your body doesn't believe. If I'm a beast rings false, your MPFC flags BS and spikes threat. Keep it concrete and today bound. I start for 30 seconds because it makes Friday easier. 2. Using choose to while hiding traps, public drafts, brittle stakes, no exits. Your body will feel the mismatch. Align language with setup, private first, 1 ask, stop writes. 3. Trying to rewrite the entire life story mid-spike. Don't. Rewrite the next minute. Use micro-stories as anchors. Quick template. I wanted X, Y got in the way, if I failed Z would happen, so I used A and got B example. I wanted to send the proposal, a promo post spiked me, if I stalled I'd miss today's slot, so I ran MVM, used choose to because, wrote 1 opener and shipped a draft to my ally. Keep 3 of these on a note. When the spike hits, read 1, your brain needs receipts. 1 more advanced move, tag comparisons by runway and move. Same runway, yes, no. Usable move, yes, no. If either is no, it's museum art, enjoy and move on. If both are yes, it's a template. Extract, write the 60-second task and do it now. Tagging drains the status heat and feeds the plan. You'll know narrative surgery is taking when you hear your inner voice say, because more than but, and your starts happen with less debate. That's the goal. Not 0 comparison. Not 0 spikes. Just this.